mean, Magic is very emotional. Magic is a very emotional dude.
Even if he did, what other GM is not doing that?
You're not wrong.
You know, like, I'm not gonna criticize him for. Hey, maybe in the moment, you know what? Nah, bro, go get a house. Oh, who you want? Oh yeah, go get him. Hey, go get him. Dog.
What up? What up? What up? What's up, Laker fans? What's up, everybody? What's up, NBA fans in general? What's up, y'all? Hopefully you're having a wonderful, wonderful Saturday. I know I did. I had some breakfast this morning. So, as you know, the Tillman and Warren Show is back for season 2, baby. And we are ready to get things started. My co-host, ladies and gentlemen, Stephen Tillman. How you doing, my man?
I'm pretty good, man. I had breakfast too. I had McDonald's. It was good.
It's a lot better than just, I gotta go up to work and whatnot, blah 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 blah. Yeah, exactly. But what up, y'all? Hopefully you're having a great, like I said, Saturday. We got lots and lots and lots of things to talk about for Lakers, a little bit of basketball in general, but we're primarily a Lakers show, just in case those that didn't watch season 1, you're here now. And we appreciate it, okay? Make sure y'all hit that like, share, and subscribe to everybody, your mamas, your mamas, your aunties, your uncles, everybody, okay? But yeah, Steve, how was your off season, my man?
How was my off season? My off season was busy.
Busy.
From coaching to, I don't know, I knew I was having a baby.
Oh. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
From that, a lot of busy. My little one's now, she made 11 months yesterday.
Yep.
So she's a smidget walker.
Uh-huh.
So a lot of exciting things when it comes to.
Now, I might have already known that he was going to have a second child, but none of y'all knew.
No.
So, I mean, congratulations again, Steven. No. It'd be very bad, and I'd be very mad, but today will be.
I told you.
Okay, so we're at like a party amongst all of our friends, and so Steven, knowing Steve, showed up late, right? And everybody's having a good time. We already got our talks in that everybody wanted to tell, so on and so forth. Steve comes in and he just rowdy, just like, yeah, grizzled, not even shaved, hair all messed up, not twisted and whatnot. And so we wasted time about like 2 hours, 3 hours in. It's like 12 o'clock sometime, and everybody's about to leave. And Steve just drops in. He's like, oh, I should probably tell y'all we about to have another kid.
It was mid-message too, like we were talking about something serious.
Yeah.
I didn't want to forget, and I thought it was a great way.
Literally, 2 people are already out the door, and he's all like, oh yeah, I should probably tell y'all we're having another kid. Who does that? Who does that? Chat, let me know. Like, who does that? Who thinks that's a great? Huh?
I think you guys thought we were kidding.
No, I knew you weren't kidding.
Oh yeah.
Because that's a very Steven thing to do. You think of it inside your head, but you don't tell nobody. But you know what? It's okay. It's all right. It is. Yeah.
Fifth. Whoa, hey, man. I kill you, man. Hey, black women don't be playing, bro. The child.
Exactly. MH, what's up, my man? How you doing?
The crazy part is, just back to this kid thing. I was team like roster, almost football team. I ain't gonna lie. After one,
we have to reconsider.
Yeah, we don't like this one. We don't know what it is.
Not yet.
My wife says when it's the boy, she's like, "That's it," and I'm like, "At least one more." But I'm in my mind like, hey, man, 2 is cool. 2 is cool too. Oh man.
So, but congratulations again to Steve, of course. Yes, MH, we are actually going live. We're here. Season 2 is alive. Baby. It is alive. We are here. We are here to stay, of course. What do you say? Oh crap! Steve can actually look up stats now.
Hey, I know these things.
Yeah.
I'm trying to evolve though, so we're gonna make sure I'm checking.
Let's hope so. Let's hope so. Salute to everybody in the chat. What's up, Delano? Hopefully you had a wonderful offseason. I know Knicks are doing big things over there, or just exciting things. Let's just say, I wouldn't say big things, but just something to be excited about, and that's always
it's big because I watched them.
Hey,
they're giving me a reason to watch. I was a basketball fan. I watched RJ Barrett look like he's ready to start the season.
That's true. That's true. Julius Randle holding it down. Y'all gonna love Julius. Of course, me and Steve have nothing bad to say about Julius. So, it's a good thing that New York basketball is gonna be good. What happened?
They say my mic is low.
Your mic is low? Let's turn you up. How about now? Try to start.
Say something. I mean, you guys tell me. Delano, my man, what's up, dude? What's up, Delano? I know you guys are excited. You guys are where we were the year before we got Bron.
Yes.
Where everything was exciting. Summer League was exciting. Preseason was exciting.
Mm-hmm.
The season's going to be starting for like the first 30 games. And then from there on, hopefully it doesn't, because Julius is a pretty good dude.
Delano said, I'm going to love a point guard that is capable of leading the Knicks. Well, there's always next draft, right? I don't think it's Dennis Smith. I don't think it is.
Hey, the way Frank played
it might be Frank. You're right.
It might be.
It might be. But Frank is one of those dudes where it's like you just don't know what position he is.
True, but think about it. He's hooping, period.
Yeah, that's all that matters.
DSJ, he's hooping.
Yeah.
And DSJ's in a bad spot because if you can't play for a bad team, you're going to be the dude we forgot about.
I mean, he was playing on a bad team before he got to New York. So
then Luka came over and was like,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's not a good sign either.
But we're not a Knicks channel. We're going to talk about our Lakers right now, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, we had one of the best off seasons, I think, of all time. Arguably, we could have. It could have been a lot better. But Kawhi Leonard decided, take his talents to the redheaded stepchild, and I honestly don't know who does that, but. It happened with New York. It can happen with the Lakers. It did. We're moving on. I was a mess that day. I'm not going to lie. When I found out the news, it was... I was out in Vegas, and, we was having drinks the whole night. I was all like, Kawhi on the way. And then all of a sudden, we get that news. It was late. It was like 11:30. And, I'm already off of you name it. Right.
Earthquake thing happened that night, right?
Yeah.
I was about to TV and everything.
Yeah. That the earthquake was Kawhi coming to the Clippers.
Ryan Russo, I think is his name, or Ryan something, and he goes, "Wait a minute," and I go, "What?" But even the way it was delivered, no one believed it because Woj kind of said it a little later, like maybe a few seconds later.
That's your guy.
Yeah. So a lot of people didn't accept. I was like, they were saying potential, and then it was like, no, this is real. The Paul George made it seem like it was not real because it was like, where did the thunder come from?
Well, I think a lot of that has to do with Kawhi and how he was doing things below, below the surface. He sneak dissing.
He was in LA treating this girl like, I got you.
Yeah. Plotting, scheming on the low, man. But it happened. It is what it is. We ended up getting Anthony Davis, which, I mean, we can't be any more happy that we got Anthony Davis. We can't sit here and complain, that he went or Kawhi decided to go to the Clippers, the redheaded stepchild, whatever the case may be. We got Anthony Davis. Gave up some that I don't think we need to give up some. Steven might disagree with that just because he does not like a certain point guard that plays in New Orleans, but give or take, I am pleased with the trade. I am very happy that we have Anthony Davis. Like what I see. I can't wait to see more. Steven, what are your thoughts so far on Anthony Davis and the whole offseason?
I don't even think I still know how good he is because I've only seen him on another team. Obviously, he's only played like 4 or 5 preseason games, and the stuff he does, I still pinch myself and go, he's a Laker because like to have a 25-year-old.
I wanted to smack you there because you know the last time we always talk about Anthony Davis.
True.
Okay.
But that was at the time
All right.
that it was spoken of. Okay. I told you since then.
All right.
He's become a person I've learned to respect. But because he's not our leading captain,
you're more comfortable with the idea.
A lot more comfortable. He's not our leading captain, so that's a little different. But his game is like the perfect piece. Like I know Braun has had Chris Bosh, decent. He's had Kevin Love, decent. But you have a guy who literally can do everything you can do, carry all that good stuff, and he's 6'11". Like,
very true.
Literally.
Very true.
Like, most of those dudes all have flaws. Like, Chris Bosh couldn't play defense. To an extent, I won't say that. But Kevin Love now is just limited to a guy who's spaced out in the floor. There's no post game. And now it's like, no, feed the beast. And a lot of you guys may
let him know, family. Let him know.
Shut up. But the reason I think is different is because you have a guy that you really can rely on and really dominate anywhere on the floor. It has to be double team. You can't really say that. I guess Raptors, Chris Bosh, I don't disrespect him, but they're just Anthony Davis is a different dude. At that space here. Look, I'm okay with eating words that I said. Years ago, for you guys don't know, at the time, at the peak, at the height of Blake Griffin being one of the best, he was the face of the Clippers all over the place. At the time, I felt like he was better due to what the circumstances were. Has that changed? Absolutely, I have to own that because I have friends who will not let me let that down. And I have not changed. Not because he's I'm one of those people though. If you were purple and gold, you're the best ever. At one point, I was like, Kwame Brown is okay. And when he was gone, I was ready to toss that dude out of the league.
As you can tell, Steve is a ride or die, but at the same time, just
no matter what.
Just sometimes his basketball taste, you know, they can be questionable.
See, like being coach, different. If we have a little IQ basketball conversation, it's different. We talking like basketball purple and gold. Everything irrational is out the room. I'm the dude who like we winning it all. Like if I was a Warriors fan when we had Kevin Durant, I would have been the worst person you would ever meet because I'd be talking so much.
We going to the ship. Well, we going to the ship.
Girl, the way he is, like I don't want them to win because I just don't want to see how he is when they win. Like.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Thank God they got Kawhi while we have AD and LeBron. If we didn't, we'd be, I got by with the Chris Paul days. Like
I hope so because
Kawhi and Paul George, that's respect. I respect this team a little bit more than that one because Kawhi is. That's. I mean, we haven't like the Clippers haven't even really seen Kawhi play. Yeah, right. The way we feel about it, they don't really know. Like I watched the play where he just ripped.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's that dude everywhere.
Yeah. You know what I mean? So, every game.
I'll first admit, this is the first year I respect the Clippers. That barbershop team, I ain't.
The barbershop team.
The barbershop team, I wasn't on that. They were cuts back then, man. Now they a real barbershop like down there in Long Beach off these Clippers is a little bit more respectable, man. Like you walk in there, I need to fade. Like I got you, bro. Like that's that.
Hey, Chris Tiller, Ghetto Volcom is a good friend of ours, so he knows he's heard just about every bizarre take that Steven has had. So, but it's okay. That's why I love my brother. That's why he's on the show. I'm sure you did, along with the 10 in a row, right?
I believed it. Hey, look, we look good that first. Look,
Steve was feeling so good. He was feeling so good.
The worst part about that is we beat the one team we should have lost. It lost to every other team we should have been.
Yep. Typical Lakers faction. Yes. No. What else happened in the offseason? We signed a whole bunch of players that could have been questionable at the same time. A great opportunity to play with two of arguably the best players in the game today. We signed people like Avery Bradley, Quinn Cook. Got back our boy Alex Caruso, of course. A whole bunch of players that came back, essentially. Rajon Rondo, JaVale McGee, KCP, which is, I mean, I don't know what we're going to do with him, but we're going to dive into that a little bit. Steve, I remember you keep on talking about Avery Bradley being that guy that you was so happy that we signed and brought back. I was still on the fence. Now he's played well up until this point, but what is it in the last 4 games that you've seen that's like, I'm happy we signed him in the offseason, and I can't wait to see what he's going to do for us this year?
He's comfortable chasing.
No, I'm saying like any player in general.
No, Avery Bradley, I saw specifically him. I was big on him because I feel like when he had something to prove. At one point, he was a clamp. Like, if you guys played 2K, he was gold. I mean, he was Hall of Fame clamp. Like,
yeah.
But injuries took apart. So my only concern with him now is injuries. But I like, he's 27, 28. We have a guy when we do play the Warriors as we've done, or we play the Trae Youngs. We have a guy who's literally going to chase,
be a pest,
whoever we need to, all the way around. Like the years the Lakers won back in the day, crazy or not, Sasha Vucevic was the dude Phil had who just chased all the annoying people around. You need a guy who's just willing to chase. Danny Green's the guy we need to stop. Hey, I need you to. Hey, he don't need the bucket no more as Danny Green, but you need a guy who's just going to just
run around, be a pest.
Bradley's just the dude, and I think consistently he'll knock down shots. He's been my favorite. Honestly, him and probably I have to give him a shout out. Dwight Howard. Okay. Dwight Howard has won me over in preseason, like, because he looks like a guy who's committed to being the role player. But I think he should realize his role playing will actually give him like 8 to 10 points, 8 rebounds, because we playing with dudes who pass, as opposed to, no offense to James Harden, but as opposed to a guy who's just going to get bucket. AD and LeBron, I think both put up like 6, 7 assists.
What's up, Leo?
Dwight's been a dude who I've been like, man, wow.
Yeah.
And we got you for cheap or really nothing. That's a pretty good pickup.
Yeah.
That's a pretty darn good pickup. And I hope if he does well, I don't care if it's first 20 games, 30 games, I hope there's some sort of compensation that he does. He's still a human being.
Right. Right.
So I hope those are my 2 players.
Avery Bradley, Dwight Howard. Okay. I think for me personally, from the games that I've been able to watch, because NBA streams, rest in peace. I need that. It's easy to say, but I've just been happy with the dynamic between LeBron and AD. It brings back a lot of flashbacks of Kobe and Powell, in the sense of that pick and roll is just going to be unstoppable, and that dynamic, Anthony Davis is like a perfect fit for LeBron. LeBron is a perfect fit for AD in the sense of he needs that leadership. He needs that alpha, because I don't think AD can necessarily be it right now. Meanwhile, LeBron always talks about he needs playmakers. He needs this. He needs that. He needs this. And literally Anthony Davis can do it all. There's not a point where, Inspector Gadget can't be inserted into a scenario and solve the issue. Yeah. So I'm really pleased with that. And I'm happy with our coaching staff, actually. I think our coaching staff is a little under the radar at the moment, in a sense of being able to control minutes, control egos, and obviously winning helps all, and it's preseason. But you always want to come in with the new coaching staff. You always have questions saying that, is this going to be a good fit? Do they know what they're doing? Obviously, you have a veteran team. Can you handle all the egos, so on and so forth? And Frank Vogel, along with Jason Kidd and Lionel Hollins, have just been able to manage all of that so far, and I'm pleased.
Yeah, that shout out goes to my man, Rob. That's my guy, man. He's still my guy. I'm giving him the shout out because all summer he doesn't know what he's doing. Why would you pick this guy over this guy? That's LeBron's guy. Man, LeBron, and look, last year's Bron, we talked about, I'm going to say this a little later, but there's a difference between this Bron and last year's Bron. But Rob Pelinka has done a really good job at the characters that they've wrapped around Frank, from Jason Kidd to Lionel, because you're right, they look different. And I get that all the players are saying, practice a lot different, et cetera,
Yeah.
It shows that they get along well. Because winning or losing, I think the personality. No one has a,
and it's an older group. It's easy to not like each other just because you played against each other so many times during the season. So, and not to mention with veterans, they They just know how to play, dude. It's different. I'm sorry, I still like the kids over in New Orleans, but it's day and night compared to watching a veteran play compared to someone that's trying to find their niche in the league. You know,
Yeah.
so
Yeah, definitely is different.
yeah,
Preseason is like if you last year I would have been like, man, I think we're trying to
do this.
I think we're trying like this year. I'm like, oh, I know exactly what we're trying to do.
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
exactly what we're trying to do, and it's killing.
Norvell, Zach Norvell. Any thoughts? I mean, he's had a couple of highlight mixes.
I hope we keep him for the sake of games where he's just he's what, because we already have that type of guy, which is Quinn Cook.
Yeah,
we already have that type of guy, but I just don't want to see him on another team. Like, you know, point of letting talent go. Like,
right.
You know,
right.
And those who think like, I hope we keep him on the roster because if you drop him, he has to clear waivers first before we can pick him up on the G League. So it's kind of one of those things that they're gonna have to figure out how to finesse.
And not to mention, not to mention the Spurs would be like, what's that Kobe meme?
Oh yeah. He's a smart guy. Smart guy. He plays within the game, but he just shines in the moment. But see, no, I'm not gonna go there. I'm not gonna compare. I'm not. I had a moment. I was gonna bring up last year's young guys, but I'm not. Zach Norvell's a really good
Hey man, yo, speak your truth. Come on, let's go. Come on, you got it.
The one thing about
Come on.
I have to say, the one thing about him is that the swag he has on the floor is what I would have liked. Maybe it's the system because, in fairness, yes, I watched the Pelicans play. I watched like 3 of their games. The youth movement, they look good, but you know, part of me is wondering: is it teaching? Is it one more year? Is it Alvin Gentry? Because they look different.
Yeah.
They don't look dumb when it comes to their offense. Like, in a way, I don't know if Alvin Gentry simplified it, but they look a little different than when they were trying to play in our offense. Not good.
We're trying to figure out the audio. I don't know what it is for Steve, but he should be coming in louder.
Sorry,
He's louder than me. Well, no, I take that back. I'm louder than everybody. Try now, Steve.
Oh, yeah, Cap. I didn't think Zach would be that good either. I thought, you know who I thought he'd be like, not in terms of talent, but when I watched him in summer league, I thought he was just going to be a gunner like Vanderblue a little bit. But clearly, Zach is he could play in a system, still be himself. That's what I was impressed because he's obviously a dude who could play in the Drew League and get buckets, but he seems to know how to play in a system when to do things right, and he can shoot. I mean, it's just nice to have people who can shoot.
Yeah.
I don't lie. We've just been allergic to shooting for quite some time. We brought a nice shooter coach, he's a shooter, and other people, and I can see the difference.
Let's not talk about last season at all. But yeah, I'm sorry, Leo. I'm trying to work on it. We're a little behind in terms of trying to get that together. You know how we are. We have our first day back, but
I'll just talk more into it. See what happens.
What else? Oh, the coaching staff. Yes. Mentioned on it a little bit. Obviously, they're all new. Frank Vogel, Lionel Hollins, J. Kidd. Before the show started, I talked a little bit about, or you talked a little bit about J. Kidd and how his offensive schemes are going to greatly help improve LeBron and Anthony Davis. You want to go more in depth with that, or is this something that you think it's just a combination of great minds together?
Well, I think it starts with Frank Vogel.
Okay.
Because Frank Vogel is not an offensive guy. He's put guys in the right spots for certain things. But I think with him, and he said this, I think with him asking J. Kidd to come in and find some things, how to make this type of talent work, is the first step of getting better, but also the brilliance of Jason Kidd, man. Because LeBron literally sometimes is on the ball, off the ball, but you can't tell because of the way he sped the pace up as opposed to playing faster. I like the pace that they play. Like, literally, the one difference between any other years is just knowing the act. Like, literally, a lot of Bronze teams, with the exception of the year that they won the title, which was one of the best offensive years, but there's a flow. Everyone knows what they're supposed to be doing, how they're doing it. but that is a tribute to J. Kidd. Like, I didn't know. I've never seen a Milwaukee Bucks game when he was the coach.
Right.
I just didn't.
I
heard the hype. I knew he was a smart guy, but I didn't know he was this smart in terms of being able to translate it to talent. It's not easy to come up with an offense with Anthony Davis and Bron on your team.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and this would be a tribute to Doc Rivers. Like, the way he's going to do it with, like, those dudes like them who are ex-players. Like, man, that's, you guys are. So I give a lot of our offense to Jason Kidd. I like to believe he has a lot to do with it. And then
defensively, like, what is that more Frank or is that Lionel?
I think it's a combination of both. I think Frank. I mean, those Indiana years, they were really good with a young Paul George who didn't even know he was going to be what he is now. So I'm impressed with that part. But I think Frank and Lionel are working together.
What's up, BLT?
Because Lionel is more recent than Frank. But I mean, when you both defensive guys, how much literally is different when you're just trying to evolve in this game? It could be like, how do we want to defend pick and rolls, etc. I think they're probably smart enough to say, we'll try Joe this week. Because they did something different from first week to the last game when we just dominated the Warriors.
Right.
So,
well, the last game. What do you mean? Last home
Friday,
game?
But the game the starters played.
Okay. Yeah.
And the crazy part is he said this earlier in the season before we started. He said, I will find ways to keep our big men at the rim. And for those who watch the game, he's found a way, especially a team who switch and shoots threes. Like, no one's going to get better than the Warriors. Somehow he's found a way for us to still dominate the rebound on boards with Dwight or JaVale always still seeming to be near the board. But that's where a guy like Avery Bradley and Danny Green help so much.
Yeah.
And crazy or not, I believe it does push LeBron. He took a charge in preseason. Like, to me, everyone thinks they know Bron, but when you know you have a winning team, Bron knows it's going to take effort. And to take a charge in preseason is a
multiple times too.
Yeah, a testament to how hard he's willing to go for different reasons. One, he don't have to put up 30 every game because he's got a guy who's young enough to do it and still be able to go when he wants to. Yep. Plus, he's got shooters. Then you got a guy like Quinn Cook, who I hope does play a lot because the way him and Dwight were playing off dribble handoffs, pick rolls, his ability to shoot, man, I'm telling you, shooting is amazing to have on your team. Like, you don't put up 100 and some points without shooting.
That's true.
And it also makes it easier for one guy who doesn't have to play as much, because you guys mentioned his name, KCP. But guys like Quinn Cook and them, Troy Daniels, it makes it easier. See, back last year, Luke had to play the dude. It was either Josh or KCP. Josh or KCP. Literally this year, if you ain't shooting, bet. Troy, come in. All right, Cook, come in. Like, you can go as far as the Norwell. Like, I just need some youth move. Like, literally, there's enough shooting around that can happen. Yeah. It happened. That's how the Raptors won. Danny Green was off. Cool. Frank VanVleet, get in here. You need that, and I love that we have that to be able to do that.
Options, depth.
What's up, BLT?
Yeah, it's great. I love the shooting. I'm still a little concerned on defense. I think that was more so with the Nets, just because that team is literally going to be live and die by the three. They have a lot of players. Joe Harris. Who's a couple of other players?
The Nets.
The Nets, yeah, Nets players.
The main shooters,
Joe Harris, of course.
Dinwiddie can shoot a little bit. LeVert can shoot a little bit.
Dudley
was on the team. He was shooting too. He was a very good shooter. I don't know if you knew that.
Jared Dudley is a very good shooter.
Right. It's just nice to have your 9th or 10th dude can splash.
Yeah. A skill that is much needed in the NBA today. Yeah. But yeah, it's great. I'm still worried, like I said, a little bit about defense, but I think that's just going to be an ongoing theme. If you're not changing your defensive schemes every 2 weeks or 3 weeks or whatever the case may be, are you getting better as a team? Are you really, striving to be an NBA champion? So it'll be something to make sure we look upon and watch out for. Again, it might be something small. It might just be something preseason.
I disagree with that statement. The Bucks didn't immediately get better. Giannis got better. But as you can tell, the more they start playing people, their offense was limited to just literally 2 plays. Giannis in the block or Giannis at the top of the key. So I don't coach. It's not necessarily coaching with that team. It's literally the limit of what Giannis can and can't do. Literally, when they boxing one, and they suck because they only know how to play through one guy.
Not to mention they got a lot more shooters now.
But they only have shooting and one guy who can dribble.
So
there's not a lot you can really do even in that scheme other than we're relying on one person.
Yeah.
They got far, but they got stumped by a team who had a guy who could stop it. One guy, and then literally the game changed when Kawhi guarded him. I don't think they're going to change this year. I think they're still going, unless you get more playmakers and learn to utilize Greek without just having the ball at the top of the key or the block.
Mm.
They don't get my vote.
Yeah, so they added like you said, he already harped on. They got more shooters. They got a lot more people to give them space. Before, you got to remember, it was only Chris Middleton that was their shooter, and you had Jabari Parker and Giannis, two non-shooters at that time. I don't know if Jabari has gotten better as a shooter. I'm gonna assume no. But and then you add Brook Lopez on top of that. You add
Mirotic?
No, you have Mirotic. He's not there anymore.
Oh, tell me now.
Yeah, right now. They added Matthews.
Oh, they do. Wesley Matthews on that team?
I think so. Wesley Matthews is on there.
Yeah, right, because they got rid of Brogdon.
Yeah. But they've, like I said, they've added shooters throughout the team. Lost to the NBA champs. Not a bad team to lose to.
That's true, but I also think they didn't get better. Like their bud's not gonna come. Like that offense got them swept by the Cavaliers for 3 straight years. Yeah, to win you games. Where you're talking about like, it's like the theory Kevin Durant spoke about the Warriors. Like
the elusive Ilyasova.
You can run a lot of stuff, but at some point you kind of gotta get something specific to get a shot off.
Right.
That's just So yeah, you can win a lot of games with that offense.
Yeah.
The games
look at Houston. Their whole offense is let me get a mismatch and we're gonna go 1-on-1.
And I'm hoping this year, if Coach Bud is a very good coach, that he will utilize like Powell's ability to pass. Like I hope they run a lot of sequence with him instead of Greek, get him coming off the way Zion is coming off stuff. So that'll be a testament to whether or not Coach Bud can coach at a level that gets super X's and O's.
Yeah.
And that's why I like Jason Kidd, that I didn't know this because I was concerned with your theory, like we're just going to see kind of the same stuff, but literally I've seen a lot of strong side, weak side stuff that I can't give him all the credit. Maybe some is Frank, some but I like to believe he's the top of what we're trying.
He's like the main engineer.
It does also help when you got AD and LeBron. So I'm not, but the ability to make an offense for those two and they look flawless in it, and everyone knows.
Yeah,
that's what I'm impressed with.
Absolutely. They have Hill in second year for DiVincenzo.
Oh, that's Caps guy.
I like DiVincenzo. I wish he had a better rookie season, but every time I saw him, it was a low light for him. So hopefully that turns out to be different for this season. Predictions. I know Steve's got some kind of prediction that none of y'all gonna like. I possibly not like. But we're gonna start off small. We're gonna start off slow, ease our way into it to ultimately the real yeah. We're gonna start there.
We going to the ship. We going to the ship. We're going to the ship.
But we are gonna start off with, like I said, some early predictions. Kyle Kuzma.
Shut up, BLT.
What do you? Oh, 82. Kyle Kuzma. Obviously, he hasn't played any preseason game. He's done some light practices.
Yeah.
What are your predictions on Kyle Kuzma? What is he going to bring to this Laker team that is going to be any different from any year?
I think offense when we need it. Because what I've liked so far is great between, like, when AD, so Frank is taking moments with Bron's off. They start second quarter with AD. They've done like Caruso or Rondo with JaVale or with Dwight. Having in that lineup a second scorer, well, obviously you need a third scorer. Because I think about like the Clippers, for example. They have the third scorer. Like Lou's gonna come in and get buckets. In any form, like literally, that's all I want from him, because get better as an individual, but like some people aren't certain things. Like I get it, it's nice to say I'm gonna be an all around basketball player and I want to be this. Yeah, I support that.
Yeah.
But in a way, your game doesn't either. Like, do what got you here? Shoot the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Like literally.
Yeah.
Do what got you here, man. Shoot the ball. Like,
yeah.
Those dudes get paid.
I agree.
Just do it.
I agree.
That's what I expect from him, is to come in off the bench and embrace it. He gets something that unfortunately a lot of dudes don't get in their third or fourth year, to play with a team full of vets. You're the only young dude. The only dude who's still learning how to play. Like, you get a locker room of literally, like, you've only been taught from certain dudes, but you literally see the film differently. You see game differently. You're like, wow. You even at his position and around AD, like, you get so much every day that I expect your game to evolve to the point that you won't be a hero. You'll just be a baller. Like,
right.
You'll literally just be a dude to come in here and be like, shoot that corner three.
I heard some people say he's gonna be our Tony Kukoc, just like our 6-man.
I get it. I'm cool with that. I just don't want him to be nothing else. Like, don't come in thinking I gotta be something specific because the outside news is saying you gotta be our third guy. No, forget that. AD and Brian's gonna take over for us many games.
That's A and B.
They just want you that game we don't have it to just go and get a bucket. Yeah. That's the day. Like, and having dudes like, for example, Troy Daniels. Anyone knows this. Troy Daniels has been a shooter everywhere he's been. Literally, he just only knows how to shoot. Like, if he's open, it's going in.
Right.
And to me, for him to sit on the bench for days, and then get in the game and shoot, you want to be that dude who's just ready to go when it's time to go.
Absolutely.
Oh, we ain't score. We have a slow first quarter. Goose! Come in, just ready to get a bucket. I've seen you work on all of your game. Forget what Luke tried to teach you. That ain't your game. Forget all the stuff they was trying to ask you to be. Like, forget all of that. Just be the dude that will keep getting you checks and keep you on the team, and that's that third. Ain't nothing wrong being the third guy. You know why? Because every team needs a third guy.
I have to move because, man, what happened to Luke, man? You used to be so high on Luke, and now he's just like.
I told you he got a bad card dealt with him, man. Because I look, giving him a group. I just know they won a lot of games when he had a bunch of smart guys. He was I'm concerned a little bit over there because he's got the whole veteran youth movement over there. So I'm still kind of concerned on really being able to see what he's capable of doing, man. So, but I didn't like what they were asking from him. Like, asking him to be something he's not. It's just like, the dude puts a bucket. Like, forget, you don't play defense, so be it. James Harden been an MVP.
Oh no!
With this team though, I don't want him thinking he's got to come in and
be somebody.
Somebody he's not.
Yeah.
That guy over there wearing number 3, the only person we worry about. Like, hey, he open, throw the ball in there. If he off the court, shoot the ball. That's the mindset I would tell him. Like,
okay.
Be number 3.
I expect him to be a better shooter this year. Obviously, he's been working with Lethal Shooter. Check him out via Instagram. And he has a higher release point, and that does a lot for his shooting if some of you guys are technical with that. But I just expect him to be a lot better reliant scorer.
Yeah.
Obviously, that's what he does best. Steven brought it up earlier that Luke was trying to make him an all-around player. Even myself, like I just like all-around players instead of just I am specifically an offensive specialist, and that's all I'm going to do on the court. Huh?
That's what he do.
Yeah, and it is what it is at this point.
You stay in the league forever. I get buckets.
Yeah, yeah. And if he becomes a better defensive player, sweet. That will be the most I would ask.
Be a good help side defender. That's all we need from you. That's where Jared Dudley gonna come in. Jared Dudley ain't no clamp, but he's a great weak side and all the talk. Those are the things as a basketball player he can get better at.
Hey, Jared Dudley got dunked on a couple nights ago, and nobody is talking about it.
He that dude, you be like, that's normal. He's supposed to be.
Bro, it looked like 80s, 70s basketball, where they have a nice jam in today's.
Pat him on the back, good job. He dunked.
Man, it was like I said, 70s, 80s style where he dunks on it. In today's day, it would be like, he shut down the gym. But all of a sudden, they were inbounding the ball. Let's go. So it was
different animal.
Yeah, so, something like that. But I'm happy that Kyle Kuzma is coming back and he's going to be hopefully healthy and no actual fractures. A stress fracture can be pretty serious, so hopefully that he's doing his thing. Chris Tiller, yeah, Dudley got yammed out. See, Chris Tiller saw it too.
But truth be told, the best part about what we've seen about the Lakers, we've done this without him.
That's true.
So to think you have a 20-point scorer coming back,
capable 20-point scorer, yeah,
it's pretty good.
Yeah,
good thing to do with
it's a good thing. It's a good thing to have. Good problem to have.
An extra body.
Our point guard rotation. Who do you think is going to win out that point guard rotation between Alex Caruso, Quinn Cook? I'm going to say his name, and I'm going to hate it. Rajon Rondo, and you can throw in LeBron. We'll just throw him out there. Who is going to win out those rotation minutes? Actually, take out LeBron because that's an easy given in anybody's world.
I don't know, honestly.
You don't know.
I think Frank fell in love with Danny Green
and Avery Bradley
in that starting lineup.
I don't know if you saw his comments today, but he's easily just as impressed as Rajon Rondo and KCP being that starter.
Think about it. Like yesterday, KCP's conference, the first time when anybody played, he was like, KCP, give me 25. Dude gave him 11 and shot brick. But then in this game yesterday, put up 25. That's a dude who ain't starting for me. That's a dude. All right, we're playing really well. Let's see what he's doing. Like, I just don't want to. Maybe he's playing his butt off in practice. Like, that's got to be the thing.
Like,
I thought he would be better with this group, but he still does dumb stuff. Like,
yes.
Oh, you're just dumb.
He's
you guys are encouraging him something. Like, what is happening?
For Leo and BLT, he's playing a lot like what's his name? Jello always talks smack about him.
On what team?
No. He's like when we play at the park. Kyle
Hollis.
Yeah. He's a kind of I think it was yesterday. He waved off so that he could have ISO. He did a couple between the dribbles and he airballed it.
Kills me, man. Yeah. Just like that Rockets game. I will never forget that game. Ingram came in and dominated, got us back in this game, momentum and everything, and he pulls up from 40, airball.
Yeah,
that's not a dude in my rotation. Not starting. He for sure not starting.
Right.
He should not. Everybody can go 0 for 30. I know what he's doing on defense.
Right.
Don't start that dude.
Right. I see a lot of Alex Caruso's.
Yeah, but in terms of starting. Okay, Rondo's had great quarters. Great quarter. Whew, that's Rondo.
Yeah.
So there's a chance if he doesn't go with the big lineup, that Rondo does start.
Yeah.
I get that. My only concern is that Frank keeps his minutes down. I thought Caruso could be one. Caruso's not ready to start yet.
Right.
He's just not ready to start.
Unfortunately, yeah. It's all right. He'll get it together. Don't worry about him.
So my gut feeling would be if you don't do the Bron lineup,
Avery
in them, which I think should be our starting lineup.
Right.
In that lineup, AD initiates a lot of offense. I mean, that's what makes it special.
Everybody
so
can
doesn't do much, even Avery Bradley sometimes. So I'm cool with that lineup. And then the first point guard coming off the bench is Rondo. I just would like his minutes to come down because.
So you think Rondo?
Yeah, and I hate to say that. Caruso's just not ready.
Should I bring out the lowlights of Rondo? Just in case you want to double check on your.
It's what we're limited with. Because Caruso isn't ready yet. That's why. It's kind of default.
Yeah.
He probably already knew that too. He was like, "Yeah, I paid him, but
I'm still that guy."
Yeah.
Cap, get out of here with that, man. I'm not playing no old man 36 minutes. Leo said AC and he'll be a spot up shooter, nothing else. LBJ controls the ball. It's not a time of sadness, Chris. You have Rondo. No. Rondo. If I was coach, Rondo be at the bottom of the bench, man. Giannis's younger brother would get more PT than him.
Rondo being when it's like
a player coach. We're down by 40 or we're up by 30.
Just be the coach, man. Just groom Alex as much as you can. But I think Alex, yes, you could throw him in the fire but there are a few things I like to see him that will get him in the starting spot.
Mm.
I like him to see a few more pull-ups off of pick and rolls.
Mm.
Yes, he could drive. He can be a bit overpassing, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
It's a big good thing. But as a point guard, even with Brown on the floor, you have
Be aggressive.
You have to be that dude. You got to still be that dude. And he's got the experience around him to be able to do it. So that's why he's not necessarily ready opening night against Pat Beverly. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's a whole different animal.
I'm cool with like Rondo starting that night. Because one thing about playing us, that's why Avery Bradley, like we play dudes like Pat Beverly and those dudes like, all right,
yeah.
We got something for you, man. So Rondo's gonna be there. I think they're gonna start with Bron at point guard. Rondo's gonna be the first point off the bench. But the sleeper,
that combination of Quinn Cook and Alex Caruso.
Yeah.
Sometimes they throw in 3 guards too. Yeah. I like that.
I like Quinn Cook more than I thought.
Yeah.
Because literally he can shoot the ball like.
No, seriously. Yeah.
So I like him coming off the bench, but I think Rondo is more of that starter guy. 6 minutes. I don't know how they're gonna manage it, but
6 minutes, like 6 minutes a game. I like that. I like that.
We're like first 6 minutes, the first quarter. I just think there's a little bit more freedom with that lineup when Rondo has only shooters.
Yeah.
And like AD is the guy. That's the only time I liked Rondo is when he had AD pick and rolls and everyone else developed the dunker spot and the rest of shooters. Rondo can be what he does best.
Well, I mean, these all are possible scenarios that might happen in the future just because injuries, unfortunately, do play a hand in basketball in general, and especially the Lakers. We've changed coaching staffs here and there, blah, 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 but training staffs, I'm sorry. But it's still a thing that plagues us. All right, last one before we go to Steven's segment. Last one. Obviously, I think it's kind of like a no-brainer. That's why I think it's easy. JaVale or Dwight? They've both played well. JaVale, on my end, I think has no doubt earned that starting spot. But Dwight has been such a surprise in terms of just playing well and accepting his role. There's that possibility that he might be a starter.
Yeah.
What is your take? Chris Taylor, I see you trolling over there, my guy. Caruso is going to play no matter what, if we make playoffs or not, my guy. Anyways, JaVale or Dwight?
That's tough for me, man.
I go with JaVale.
Initially, I was like, JaVale.
Yeah.
Dwight is man, you forget how good he was until you watch him, and you're like, this is the White House.
Yeah.
And it's the hard screens, the ability, like the one play that was like Dwight can accept this and it's gonna be successful. A pick and roll and LeBron goes back door, Caruso gives it to him, but mid-air he just throws it to Dwight.
Yeah.
And I was like, he's perfect for the team. And LeBron likes it both, but out of respect, because he's been on the team already, I would give him the nod for those semantics. But I'd start Dwight Howard because it is a different. They both are playing great. Dwight just sends a different message to the league.
And what's that message?
Defensively.
Oh, okay.
Because JaVale, rim protector, he'll take block shots. Dwight is containing everything. When him and AD played together, it was just something different. But Avery Bradley, Dwight Howard, and Anthony Davis all on the floor together with a motivated LeBron is just a lot different for me than a JaVale McGee.
Yeah.
It's a good problem to have.
Yeah.
But opening night against the Clippers, a statement game, I'm starting Dwight Howard. I would.
You would.
But I understand if you start JaVale McGee.
Yeah.
But it's just a different message when you're like, this guy with these players, absolutely. because of the way he's playing though.
Mm.
If we got the Dwight who barely want to roll, or
back hurt and
throw me the
whatnot.
ball,
Yeah.
This dude that we get, I'm cool with that.
This post move right here.
Yeah. And the weird part is, it's crazy, man. Like, all things blessings to recovery for Boogie, but Boogie not being available really actually made us a better team. Because literally, when JaVale's out, like last year, JaVale was cool, and then we got problems when he got off the floor. We had to go get old man Tyson Chandler.
And his back.
You know what I mean? And
gone.
now we got a dude whose shoulders really are just, hey, you run into that thing.
Yeah.
Like shoulder pass, so just a different animal. JaVale will probably start, but it's a good problem to have, man.
Yeah, I agree.
And it keeps people on their toes. I'm telling you, man, people like that will make our team better.
People are saying, well, actually, there's a mix. There's a couple of Dwights, a couple. Yeah, that was a good one, Leo. JaVale, again, can't go wrong. Like Steven said, you literally cannot go wrong between the two. But I think that's a great problem. Like Steven said, it's a great problem to have. It's something that, I think the coaching staff is looking into. Is like
every
no matter what
we play,
yeah.
When Dwight's on the floor, I'm like, bet. Like, we should win the rebound count every time.
Mm-hmm.
And here's the one thing I tweet differently. His IQ's a little bit different than, JaVale McGee. Like, a little bit more business-like type defense style when Dwight's on the floor. It's different. I love the no smile. Like, I just like the dude.
It's only on the bench, yeah.
I like that dude who's just ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
It's unfortunate how he got here, but I'm glad we're the product of the new D39.
Yeah. All right, so we're coming into the last 5-10 minutes of the show, and I told y'all, I promised y'all a Steven segment, and he's gonna have a great time. I don't know if y'all follow on Twitter. It should be, it is on the top right of your screen. Check him out. He's been tweeting a lot, especially when we announced that we were going to start doing the show on Saturdays. He said he's got a lot to say. And he's already said a lot today. So I'm going to give Steven the show, and we're going to see what he got to say, because apparently he's got a lot on his mind that I don't even know. He didn't even tell me. So, Steven, you have the show, my guy. Hold on one second. Let me do this transition right quick, because it's your time to shine. Let's see, where is it? Here it is. It's called Steven Steaks. Sponsored by nobody.
Listen. I heard a lot of disrespect. All summer. LeBron should get traded. Rob Pelinka should get fired. Jeannie Buss don't know what she's doing. She should sell the team. What's his name? Mitch Kupchak. Not Mitch Kupchak. Kurt Rambis. Yeah. His wife. They just don't know what they're doing. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a championship contender on our team. We have a bunch of dudes out here ready to hoop. And all the disrespect all around, from Stephen A, Skip A, everyone. Y'all in the chat, we're trash for this. Like, all you got is this person. Y'all been so disrespectful. But guess what? Brian came back with the headband. If you don't know what Brian with the headband is, it's a different animal. It's a different dude. Go check him out. It's a different dude. Guess what? He ready to go. He got Anthony Davis on the right side, the White JaVale on the left side, got shooters over. You see that left-handed pass behind his back? That's a dude trying to win a championship. So you better put some respect. You hear that, Pete? Some respect on my Los Angeles Lakers. Because it's time to go. Because I ain't going to let y'all forget how disrespectful y'all was. Hope y'all hear these P's, because that's how disrespectful it was. So LeBron James talking about he the third best player. You guys just getting out of hand. So we're going to bring it. We're going to go. That's the stake for today.
This is more like, they say this is more like Steven Salt.
Hey, look, I had to put some respect on my team's name, man. All the crap I heard all summer, and Rob don't know what he's doing, and this is why Magic this. Magic don't even want to work in the NBA no more. He working at church. He don't even want to be a part of the NBA. That's how you know disconnected he was. Shoot. Yeah, I don't think I'll be paying attention. I'll be reading. Go look it up. Magic was like, oh, I'm done with the NBA. I'm going to help out my church. That sounds like a dude who should have been going a long time before he took over the Los Angeles Lakers. Shout out to Rob Pelinka.
That's your guy?
Genie Bus. And Headband Brian.
That's your guy?
That's my guy, man. I'm sticking with him. He's done a pretty good job, even when all the hate. I don't remember their names. What's his name? Woj. I ain't going to forget you. Skip Bayless. You got better. Shout out to Shannon Sharp. That's my guy. We don't know each other, but that's, hey, represent. Headband Brown is a different dude. For all the disrespect. Period. Y'all keep y'all train over there in the barbershop.
What do you think is the potential record?
Our record? You will to have make playoffs. You need more than probably 49 games. I think 58 wins.
58 wins.
Yeah, and that's not like we won a lot of games. I think if we don't play, if we do the whole sit, I don't think Andy Day is gonna sit. But if we do the whole rest well, 58 wins. If we come into play, 66. If LeBron plays 66 wins. Yeah.
That okay. All right.
58 wins. Depending on how we doing it, 66 to get it.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, that's a different prediction than what I had.
All right.
Hey, this is Steven Stakes. Okay. Or as BLT would call it, Steven Salt. All right. Anything else you want to chime in? Anything else you want to add? This is your time to shine, my man. This is it.
Cap, you be disrespectful with these 48 wins, bro. 48 wins? I'm telling you. Well, I say put some respect on these Lakers, man. Headband Brown, a different dude, bro. Headband Brown, different dude. That's my take. What's your wins? What you got?
Hey. My wins is 48 to 53.
That's like that 7th seed.
No. I think it'll be that competitive where the West is just destroying themselves. If that makes any sense. So 48 to 53, and somehow we will be in the 4th or 5th spot. Because I still think injuries are going to be playing a big part of our team. So
okay, no injuries.
No injuries? Oh shit! Oh damn!
No significant injuries. Just nothing like a groin. More like a thumb or.
Like how ironic. Okay. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was Steven Stakes, and
oh yeah. If you want to put this comment, I do have the word playoffs because of most of the injuries. And I don't think they have enough until when Clay comes back that they'll have enough push. Maybe the second half they will, but I just don't. All right, that's my reason. It's not if they're fully healthy, different. But bro, they said the same Marquise Chris. Come on, man. Yeah.
All right. That'll be our show, ladies and gentlemen. We greatly appreciate it that you guys came and stopped by. Season 2 is here. And it's it's great to be back. We had a long off season. I got a new job. Steven's back to coaching.
Yeah.
So it's been hectic, but we're gonna do our best to try and negate all that stuff and get it all situated and stuff like that. But again, we appreciate you guys stopping by, talking about our Lakers, hearing us talk about the Lakers.
I know y'all missed the song.
Yes, exactly. So much love, y'all.
Hey, what you gonna be tonight?
Oh, for our Halloween costume? Yeah. Don't worry. I got a couple costumes I'm gonna come out as. So
okay.
That's why I said I'm gonna beat y'all in this costume contest. But all right, y'all, we're out of here. Till next Saturday. This Tillman and Warren Show is out. Be sure you're here tomorrow at 7 for Coast to Coast. It's your favorite show on CK2K's channel. And
I got a shout out before you end it.
Yeah.
Shout out to Michael Pointer, who waited till the show was over to ask me to send him the link.
Mike, oh my God, Mikey.
In front of you.
Mikey. All right, y'all.
Huh?
Huh?
That was my coach voice.
Oh yeah, yeah. We miss you, Colts. But all right, y'all. Till next Saturday, like I said, we're out of here. Have a good one.